After beating the Chicago Bulls in overtime last night, the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, and Karl Anthony Towns go into Cleveland and have an absolute stinker. And I'm here to give you the post game analysis. What's up, guys? It's your boy Dariel. Queens are nowhere. Queens get the money. You guys know the drill. Before I talk about the game, I want to remind you guys that around 68% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Please, whatever you're doing, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to be up to date with the latest news, Knicks rumors, injury reports, post game analysis, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be part of the Knicks Digest family. Listen, guys, oh my God, tonight was so bad. Tonight was so bad, and Chris and I on our Knicks happy hour every Friday at around 6 p.m. tune in. But in today's episode of Knicks Happy Hour, we were just talking about just how we want the Knicks to look tonight. And one of the commenters, I believe it was Charlie Knicks, I forgot his exact name. Sorry, but salute to you. But Chris was reading one of the comments, and the person was just talking about how the Knicks are going to have an absolute stinker tonight. And I mean, me personally, I didn't want to hear any of that. I wanted to see the Knicks go into Cleveland and actually send them a message. Send them a type of message that, like, we're here. We're definitely going to be somebody that you definitely need to keep an eye on, because the Cleveland Cavaliers this year, yes, number one seed in the Eastern Conference, taking the whole league by storm and taking it by surprise. Nobody expected the Cleveland Cavaliers to have this type of season. I understand all that. But the Knicks, we also have a good team as well. And all these NBA talking head shows, not really giving the Knicks a lot of praise, not giving them their just due. I wanted the Knicks to go into Cleveland tonight and send some sort of message. And the exact opposite happened. And I mean, honestly, tonight's game, man, nobody really had a great game. Cat had 23 points, 10 of 15 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, converting 2 of his 3 free throws, grabbing 7 rebounds, 4 assists in the 29 minutes he played. Behind Cat, you had Jalen Brunson, who led the team offensively with 26 points, 10 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point line, 4 of 4 from free throws, grabbing 4 rebounds, dishing out 4 assists with 1 steal in the 28 minutes that he played. I mean, Jalen Brunson with 26 points, cool, but it's just the impact of those points were just not there tonight. I understand that the Knicks are playing back-to-back. They go from the Garden, they go to Cleveland, but Cleveland had a back-to-back as well. They were actually in Brooklyn I believe they were in Brooklyn last night where they laid the smack it down. So there really isn't an excuse. And on top of that, Josh Hart is not playing. We're still waiting on Mitchell Robinson. I understand all the excuses that the Knicks fans they want to throw out there. But I really didn't want us to go into Cleveland and just absolutely lay an egg, which is exactly what happened. I mean, last night against Chicago, I was praising Deuce's play with the aggressiveness and just the confidence that he's playing with. Tonight, Deuce came off the bench with 21 minutes. He had 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, no free throw attempts, and grabbing 3 rebounds. Like, Deuce, I don't want to put the blame and I don't want to put the onus on Deuce because nobody really had a good game tonight. Going back to the starting five, the one person that is, in my opinion, aside from Mitchell Robinson, the one person who I think is really going to come down to, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, 14 points, 6 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 5 from three-point line, no free throw attempts, grabbing 1 rebound, dishing out 5 assists with 1 steal in the 29 minutes that he played. OG Anunoby made a surprising return tonight on the Knicks happy hour when Chris and I were conversing, going back and forth. That's what we found out. We found out that OG Anunoby was actually going to be playing tonight, and he didn't have a minutes restriction. OG Anunoby played 27 minutes tonight with 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, no free throws with only one steal, no rebounds, no assists. So OG Anunoby, you do get a slight pass because this is your first game back post All-Star game break, and the injury happened like a week and a half prior to the All-Star game break. So OG might get a little bit of a pass, but for the rest of the starting five, for the rest of the team, like, I just don't know what happened. And then the questions are going to start to come up about, are the Knicks a contender? Like tomorrow on First Take with Stephen A, tomorrow on all these just NBA, ESPN media, NBA media shows, like, I could already see Stephen A. Smith going on First Take and just going crazy. The Knicks' effort last night was absolutely blasphemous. Like, that's probably going to be the headline. And honestly, I don't think he's wrong, man. Like I keep saying, I wanted us to go into Cleveland and at least send them some sort of message. Show the Cleveland Cavaliers that you're going to have to take it seriously. And instead, it's just like, okay, like, this was just another game on the docket. I don't know, man. I'm just looking at the depth of this team, and then on top of that, with the addition of DeAndre Hunter and Javante Green. Javante Green didn't play today, but it was announced I think yesterday or the day before that the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to pick him up. I mean, DeAndre Hunter tonight off the bench, he had 16 points, 19 minutes, 6 of 7 from the field, attempting and converting all 4 of his 3 pointers. No rebounds with 1 assist in 19 minutes. Like, the one thing that Jalen Brunson has a lot of problems, not a lot of problems, but something that bothers him is when you have bigger players, slightly more athletic players guarding him. And what Cleveland's been able to do with the pickup of DeAndre Hunter is they have somebody that you could switch onto Jalen Brunson, who's going to be a good perimeter defender and being able to slow down Jalen Brunson. Nobody's going to be able to stop Jalen Brunson. Nobody's going to be able to stop a great offensive player. But just to have somebody to slow him down, and that's kind of Jalen Brunson's kryptonite. Look at Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels is in contention for being one of the better defensive players in the league. He's definitely in contention for a defensive player of the year. And Dyson Daniels and Jalen Brunson, they have this little thing going. But DeAndre Hunter, and that's without Javante Green playing tonight. And even if Josh Hart comes back, man, Josh Hart is going to be inserted into the starting lineup. So that means Precious is going to go to the bench. So Deuce and Precious are going to be the first 2 off the bench. And then we have Landry Shamet and we have Cam Payne to lead us off the bench. Cam Payne tonight in 16 minutes. He had 5 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, converting both of his free throws, dishing out 4 assists. Landry Shamet, in 19 minutes that he played, he had 1 bucket, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point line, grabbing 2 rebounds, with no steals, no assists. Dude, I just don't know, man. We haven't even brought up the Boston Celtics. We haven't even brought up the Boston Celtics. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, even Sam Hauser, Sam Pritchard coming off the bench, Al Horford, a healthy KP. Like, yo, Boston is insane, and right now they're in the second in the Eastern Conference. But again, highlighting the fact of Jalen Brunson having trouble with players that are a little bit bigger than him, a little bit more athletic. That's Jalen Brunson's maybe his only weakness that he has. And not again, I know this game was against Cleveland, but if we're talking about the Knicks going up against the better teams in the Eastern Conference, forget the league, just the Eastern Conference, it's Cleveland and Boston. And Boston has Drew Holiday. They have Derek White. They have Jaylen Brown. They have Jason Tatum, who at moments you can switch and you can put them on Jalen Brunson at any given point in the game. And it's those type of players are gonna be able to slow down Jalen Brunson. I just really don't like to see where we are, and especially with this type of effort tonight. I wasn't happy. I definitely wasn't pleased. A back-to-back, I understand that, but the game after this, we're playing on Sunday against Boston. Are we gonna lay another donut? Are we gonna have another night with this type of effort? Like, it's really concerning. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but without Josh Hart, if we insert Josh Hart into the lineup, if we insert Mitchell Robinson into the lineup, okay, starting 5, and then Cat moves to the 4. So tonight, Cat will be going up against Evan Mobley instead of Jarrett Allen. Okay, so Cat going up against Evan Mobley. I mean, Evan Mobley has taken steps. He's taken a small leap in his career, improving his offensive game. But then Mitchell Robinson going up against Jarrett Allen, and then Precious and Deuce McBride going to be the first 2 coming off the bench. I just don't like the depth that we have, man. The depth is something that's going to be really scary, and I'm just worried that the Knicks are just in that second tier. The Cleveland Cavaliers, for the longest, I've been saying that I'm not worried about them. They're looking more of like a regular season team, but damn, man, that addition of DeAndre Hunter and just the way the Cleveland Cavaliers look tonight with the ball movement, the body movement, just launching threes, hitting most of their threes. Everything just looked easy for them. And a back-to-back shouldn't be the main excuse. Like, I don't want them to use that against the effort that they played with tonight. So now we're 0-2 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The first game was on October 28th where we lost 110-104. In that game, our offensive leader for that game was Jalen Brunson with 21 points, 8 of 24 from the field, 0 of 4 from three-point line, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, grabbing 3 rebounds, dishing out 7 assists in the 38 minutes that he played. Yikes, 38 minutes. Alongside Jalen Brunson, the next best offensive output was Mikal Bridges with 19 points. Mikal played 40 minutes, 9 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three-point line, grabbing 6 rebounds, dishing out 3 assists with 2 steals. And then behind Mikal Bridges, it was Josh Hart, 16 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 4 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 5 from three-point line, converting all 6 of his free throws, 38 minutes. And then after Josh Hart, it was OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby with 15 points, 7 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three-point line, missing his only 1 free throw attempt with 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 assists, 37 minutes. And then Cat, 13 points, 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point line, converting all 4 of his free throws with 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal in the 32 minutes. Like, now we're 0-2. We're just 0-2 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now I think we only play that one more time until the playoffs. And now they're gonna have all the momentum, all the motivation, all the confidence going up against us. I'm just not happy with this effort, man. I'm just not happy. And hopefully on Sunday against the Boston Celtics, we'll see a better effort from the New York Knicks. But let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about the Knicks' effort tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers. After seeing us go into Cleveland and lay a complete donut, lay a complete egg, are you a little worried as far as our depth, as far as, like, are we real contenders in the Eastern Conference? Is it safe to put the Knicks in a completely second tier below the Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, you guys know the drill. You guys know the vibes. Jalen Brunson for all the MVPs. The Deuce is loose for co-MVP. OG Anunoby, I thought you were going to need a lengthier recovery, but it looks like you made a speedy recovery. So it looks like my prayers were answered. But Taj Gibson for president, and always and forever, you guys know the drill. Queens forever. It's Queens, baby. I'm out. Peace.